I'm Gillian Wigmore, and I'm a writer. I live in Prince George, and I've been feeling a little bit off, a little bit alone, because I basically spend all my time with these friends, and they don't say much. I've been thinking about my brother who lives in Vancouver, and I've been thinking about how much we turn to art when we're in times of trouble. So I'm going to read you a poem from my book, Dirt of Ages, which came out early 2000s. This is a book I wrote for my brother on his birthday. It's called The Dark Tamers. I don't remember what was said or if we spoke when we hid, cast orange by sunlight through the plastic tarp, the green hay poking up at our backs in arms. Maybe you said something and maybe I laughed, but we stayed that way, small and funny, and played in the haystack till the sun went down and the dew grew wet and heavy in the long grass we galloped through on our way back to the house. I had no idea what a gift I gave my daughter when I gave her a brother. I had no words or thoughts, just relief, remembering the two of us, sharing the same night air and the cool of our room, rendering the world into pieces we could understand, taming the dark with talk, as we still do, occasionally by phone or on the rare meeting. I know simply by procreating twice, I have given the best gift in the bare, blank, incomprehensible world to my kids. They will go to each other with wonder. They will lie on their backs facing space and figure it all out, the better each because of the other. Just as I am my best when recalled by you. Just as you are perfect because you were small and new once, and your sister somewhat grandly remembers. If I am lonely, it's for an afternoon so far from us it could be forever. What I wonder is if you feel it too. The gap in the air where I would be, if the world were still and different, and we were reckoning with its width and reason together. Apart, I think, how amazing we are grown. Look at the length of my arms. I need eggs, bread, butter. When I am old and wandering in my mind, you will still be 2 years behind me. I carry on every day to the bank, the grocer's, hauling the space beside me, sending you love, birthday wishes, thinking, my brother is 30 today. One day my children might give us their own gift, a room with 2 beds, a window, a view, and we'll share it again, our wonder, and the parts of our lives we missed. I have so much to tell you. You'll be 90. I'll be 92. I had the experience of reading that out loud to a great big audience at the Vancouver Writers Festival just the same year that this book was published, and my brother was in the audience, and it was my absolute joy to make him cry in public. And that's the cool thing that writing can do, right? It can take us a place, and for me that took me back to being a kid, and it took him back to being a kid too. And it also takes me to the bank and the grocers where I'm not going right now, and it takes me out in the world sometimes when I'm writing about fishing or camping or hiking. And when I read other people's books, it takes me on their adventures. And I am so grateful that people are writing and making art. And I hope that's what a lot of you are doing right now too. So if I can encourage you to write poetry, read poetry, write stories, read stories, go on trips virtually and stay home for a little while at least, I think we'll all benefit. Thanks for listening to my poem. I hope you're out there writing your own.